Hey there, fellow travelers, Mark
and Jocelyn.
Here with Wolters World, and today we're at
Abbott's Lobster in the Rough in Noank, Connecticut.
And today what we have for you are the 5 things you need to eat when you do come here to New England. And the thing is, do you have time to eat 400 things when you go anywhere?
Not really.
So
I wish I did.
Yeah, I wish we did. That's why we have this whole series on 5 things you should eat, so you really focus on the best, so you can make sure you can enjoy things. If you only have, a few days to do it, you can do that. So, first thing you need to have when you come to New England is
lobster and all its wonderful derivations.
Yes, so you're having the boiled lobster, you're having, let's see.
Lobster bisque.
Oh, lobster bisque is fantastic. And if you're driving on the road, you might see a stand for lobster rolls.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is just lobster and a little, how would you describe it? It's
lobster hoagie-ish.
Yeah, lobster sandwiches.
It's just a lobster. It's a lobster sandwich, but it's delicious, right? I mean,
yeah. So the big thing is that with these lobster rolls, they do vary a little bit where you go. But the thing is, you got good bread. A lot of times we buttered, and then they got the lobster in the middle.
Good, beautiful chunks of lobster, and that's the big part. And they're so good.
They are. And the second thing you got to have when you're here, because we're staying on the sea here.
Well, oysters.
Oysters,
in my opinion, oysters. I love oysters, and you get great ones up and down New England. You just find them everywhere on the coast, and they're really, really fresh. And people can tell you when you go to order them, they'll tell you, if they're sweet or if they have like salt forward or, all the different sort of flavors that you get or something in the middle maybe. But my favorite are the sweet ones. I could eat gallons of oysters every day.
And the thing
so much.
And the thing is, what's cool is a lot of places will let you switch it up. So if you get like a half dozen, you can have 3 of one and 3 of another, or 2 and 2, or 1 and 1, which has been really cool. And also, you can have, there's fried oysters if you want that too. There's all kinds of options for you. There's oyster stew as well, and there's so many good things.
Oysters Rockefeller.
Oh, oysters, yes, you can't go wrong with that. If you want a little cooked version of stuff, that is good.
It is.
But we also have to think of other things. And our third thing you have to eat when you do come here is also from the sea, but we promise after the sea one we'll stop. And the third thing is the clams when you are here. Maybe you'll have some steamers, the steamed clams, or maybe you have fried clams at one of the stands on the side of the road.
Or whole belly clams.
Yes, whole belly clams. Oh man, they are so good. But the thing is the one you're probably going to see the most is New England Clam Chowder. It's a creamy clam chowder. Oh my God, it is so good.
It's our kids' favorite soup ever, I think.
Yeah, we after last year bringing them up here, and a couple years ago we brought them up here a few times. Yeah, they're always like, "Can you make that for school?" We're like, "I don't know if clam chowder carries well, but we find a way."
I try really hard. I'm not very good at it, but wow, it's so good when it's good and fresh and thick and creamy and yummy, and it's deliciousness in a bowl.
And you have it all over, which is really nice. And the thing is when people think of New England, they think mostly of the coastal foods and stuff like that. And there are stuff, and your Vermonts, New Hampshires, they have fantastic food too. But for a normal tourist, those are the 3 big things you have to try. I'd say the 4th thing you want to do is when you come here, you're going to see a lot of regional specialties, and it's more like regional sweet treats you want to have. So do you want to name a couple of them?
My favorite is the Fluffernutter. I don't know if that's a treat or if it's a snack or dessert,
or
but
lunch.
It's so perfect. It's a peanut butter sandwich with marshmallow, and there's nothing better to me than peanut butter and marshmallow. As a matter of fact, at home, I take giant marshmallows and dip them in peanut butter and eat them. So the Fluffernutter has just sort of, put all that together for me in a nice, compact little sandwich. It's awesome.
Yeah, and there's other good stuff too. You have the Boston ones. You can have the Boston baked beans that some people don't like and some people do love. She's not a bean person, but for me, the Boston cream pie, which is it's just chocolate on the top and the cake and then the cream in the middle. Oh my God, it's so good. So another thing you have to realize is sometimes they call things differently when you are here. A sub sandwich is actually a grinder in a lot of places, which are good. But the previous one would be like the milkshake versus frappe thing. Because when I hear frappe, what do you think? You think I
think of a coffee, an iced coffee, or something whipped up in coffee-ish.
Yeah, but it's not here.
Not that.
Yeah, no. Here a frappe is actually like a milkshake in other parts of the U.S. The ice cream mixed with flavors stirred together, and it's so good. And the thing is here a milkshake is...
It's really just like chocolate milk. It's milk with a substance mixed in. I suppose they shake it. But so there you go. It's kind of hard to describe.
Yeah, but you'll see all these stands out there that'll have ice cream and stuff like that, and you can get it there, and you'll be like, frappe, that's weird to have here. It's like a milkshake.
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
not coffee.
Yeah, and then Liam and I got to enjoy, we were at Mike's Pastry Shop in Boston, and we got ourselves a Whoopie Pie. A Whoopie Pie, it's like really dense chocolate cake sandwich. Okay, so it's dense chocolate cake on the top, dense chocolate cake on the bottom, and then cream filling, like thick whipped cream. Oh my God, icing almost. It was so good. It's a total mess when you have it, and obviously Jocelyn isn't approving of me doing that, but we loved it when we are there. And the thing is, there's tons and tons of really great stuff to have here. But we've talked about a lot of sweets and foods, but what about the drinks when you are here? You want to say something about that?
My favorite is seltzer water. So I love seltzer water, and New England is filled with it. When you go to the grocery store, oftentimes there's as much seltzer water as there is soda, or more so than we have in the middle of the Midwest. So seltzer water, all flavors. I mean, if you can dream it up, you can probably find it in a bottle, and it's exceptional, and it doesn't have any calories.
Yes. And then on the kid-friendly version of the drinks thing here, you need to have New England beer. They have tons of breweries up here, and they're really good. And for me, Vermont breweries and Connecticut breweries, they top the list. I mean, they've got some of the best stuff out there. So if you do go to the liquor store, and the thing is, the liquor store here, you don't get to buy your alcohol everywhere, okay? So different parts of New England have weird liquor laws, so just a heads up for that.
Yeah, you may have to go to the liquor store for anything other than beer, although they'll have beer there too. But
sometimes.
Any kind of liquor
Yeah.
might be there, and then at the grocery store they'll sell beer. Maybe in some places it's all
Yeah,
sort of
and like
different.
New Hampshire, there's an actually state-run liquor store, so
Right.
you do have that. So do ask your hotel where you got to get it. But the local beer is fantastic. I mean, there's no reason to buy any beer you've already heard of. Go try the stuff that's made around here, and I would know. We keep trying them. We have friends up here that every time we meet up, he's like, try this one, now this one, now this one. I'm like, you're driving tonight, baby. So we have that.
So as you're eating your lobster, don't forget to wear the bib. Don't be above it, because it will save your clothes. I'm doing okay.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, that was just a little add-on. We want to let you know. We hope you have a great time here in New England. If you want to know more, we've got the don'ts of New England, 5 things you love and hate about coming to New England, all kinds of stuff about the U.S., other places around the world, and you can find us at
WoltersWorld.com, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media, we're there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you get a chance to come and taste all the deliciousness that is New England.
Yep, and thanks to Abbott's back there that we got to fill up our bellies with some fantastic lobster.
Oh, yeah.
So bye from Connecticut.
Bye. Happy travels.
Happy travels.